And hope you all know me. I'm Vinay, the groom's dad,
I'm Madhu Chaudhary, the groom's mother,
and Shoniqua's father-in-law.
and Shoniqua's mother.
Oh, we certainly want to thank all of you for joining us on a very big day for we, Shoniqua, and of course us. Um, it's hard to thank everyone in person, but I do want to thank my brother from India, Dr. Kamal Chaudhary, and his wife, Dr. Rama Chaudhary. Well, this table is special because my second brother, Bill, and his wife, Rashma.
And I'd like to thank my brother, Sanjeev Kapoor, from coming from Norfolk, and his wife, Angela. Thank you so much for joining us.
And very, very, very special thanks to the Roach and Simonson family. Especially want to acknowledge Shoniqua's grandfather, Mr. Johnny Roach. Could you please stand up? Thank you, sir, for honoring us on the. So I don't want to embarrass you, but I have to say something a lot about you, V. So go ahead now. V, you've been pride and joy since the very day you were born. We witnessed you grow from a loving, caring child to even more loving, caring, mature, self-assured, and now a PhD in anthropology at a tender age of 27. We promised me one thing. He said, Dad, I'm going to get a PhD before your birthday, which you did. And thank you very much, which was on the day, September 30th. Thank you. V has been a trailblazer all his life. But in her more formative years, your sole purpose in life was to make everyone happy. At age 2, Madhu will remember, you were more concerned about who's going to buy your parents a Christmas present than what was in for store for you, right?
Yep, absolutely.
At age 5, we questioned, I said, why are you friends with this student? There is really nothing in common between you and this student. And V's answer was, well, this person doesn't have any friends. She needs at least one. So we became her friend. At age 13, and again, I must have some of these dates wrong, but excuse me for that. We gave a speech at a very, very conservative private school on the Day of Silence that honestly stunned an entire conservative school and a very popular talk show host at that time. When we was 15, we volunteered for a week-long muscular dystrophy camp, and we was given the responsibility of taking care of a very disabled spinal muscular atrophy child who also had a fair number of behavioral issues. So we was gone into this camp for a week. It was on the outskirts, about 30, 50 miles away. And I said, how you doing? You've never been in a camp, and you're taking care of a child who requires lots of work. And V's answer was, Dad, this is not about me. You decided to go to India in early college years, traveled in a rickshaw to the slums of Udaipur. And I won't remind you, you did have a very close encounters of the weirdest kind with a lizard. we were staying with the Indian family, a Gujarati family, and taking bucket baths, squatting toilets, seats, and eating something called tindas. Vegetarians would know. I hate them. It's an Indian vegetable, like a squash, like a pumpkin. And the Gujarati family says, this child never complains. Whatever you give her to feed, she's happy, happy, happy. That's who he is. We gave a talk at the White House, well, when it wasn't the current occupant, and has been an activist to now becoming this doctor of philosophy. All along the way, you made us proud. We's and siblings and friends and even parents, we always call we for advice on making decisions. We just knew we could never do anything wrong. Absolutely never anything wrong. So when we made a choice to pick Shoniqua as his life partner, we knew these decisions were made with our heart and our brain. V is the son of a neurologist, after all. And that choice is indeed awesome. We never knew there could be a sweeter, more loving, more intelligent, more caring, more passionate person than we. But Shoniqua, you're all of that. We's lucky to have found you. Yes. We welcome you to our family. We wish you all the very best. When children find true love, parents find true love. Here is to your joy and ours from this day forward. Please stand up and toast to the newlyweds, Doctors Roj Chowdhury. I was told to end with some words of wisdom, which I didn't have any because Vivi has more wisdom than all of us combined. They say wedding is a walk in the park. It's that easy. But the park is really a Jurassic Park. Watch it. All right, now we do the formal toast. Please stand up. And this is wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. Doctors Chowdhury! Madhu.
When we were growing up, we definitely had our disputes. Well, that's an understatement. Honestly, we had a lot of fights. Let's be real, my memory is not that great either. Or maybe it's just that I choose to remember the good times. But here's what I will say. No matter what you were going through, no matter what the problem was, you were there for me and ready to try and fix any problem. You always wanted everyone to be happy, and you wanted me to be happy, even when I pushed you away, and even when your world was in a state of chaos. I know we joke about some of the bold things that I've done. For those who know me and know how adventurous I am, know of my wild snowboarding trips and my trips to Europe, but that's not the same as being brave. Brave is different than adventurous. And I often wonder if you know just how brave you are. Brave to be who you are with no doubts. Brave to stand up for what you believe in. Brave to fall in love. I admire how brave you are. And then you met Shoniqua. And V, I can't imagine anyone who could compliment you better. She takes that sensitive, brave soul of yours and she revolutionizes it. Together, you two are a force of nature. In my eyes, with her, it's like you are complete. But you were never incomplete before her. It's more that she makes you whole. And I love how happy she makes you, and you make her. I want to say congratulations again, and I love you both. Shoniqua, consider this your official welcome to the family. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I look forward to getting to know you better. I also wrote a poem for you guys. It's not very long, but it's good. I feel like it's good. I don't know. All right. When I am weak, you are strong. When I falter, you stand strong. Together we will rise. Together we will fall. United as one, we carry it all. Through thick and thin, in battle and war, in jubilation, in every song. For every moment, together we will carry it all. That's for you. Thank you. Let's get a toast to cheers or to V and Shoniqua. I know our glasses are empty. Yeah.
One more time, folks, raise your glasses. Nice round of applause for Kavita.
I want to tell you a story about how I met Muff. So Muff is Shoniqua's nickname. I met Muff during my freshman year of college in theater class. I took a theater class for the first time and hoped to break away from my norm and to build the courage for self-expression. During my first day of class, I noticed this beautiful, confident girl keep looking at me across from the room, and I wondered what was her problem. Growing up in North Philadelphia, my defense mechanism was survival instinct. But little do I know, that girl was my long-lost sister. Since the day I met her, she has been a sister to me. We didn't spend a lot of time together outside of classes because we both had to work to support ourselves after class. Our lives were much more complicated than simply being students. But we traveled for the first time on spring break to Miami the following year. I remember walking on the street of Miami, our conversations, our appearances, our confidence in our stories screamed paradox to everyone who saw us. We were urban, hip, colored girls with intellectual mind, fearless attitude, unstoppable drive. We listened to Alicia Keys' album, The Element of Freedom, Jay-Z's song, Forever Young, and Trey Songz's song, Feeling Myself, as the anthem of our youth, our lives, and the liberation we created for ourselves. Those moments may seem so simple to some, but it meant the world to me, because it was the first time I experienced love and support from someone outside of my biological family. And that was the beginning of a journey that saved me from my darkest and loneliest moment of my life. Mub works multiple jobs in college to support herself. She has always made time to help me with my last-minute essay that are due early in the next morning. I think she's a psychic because every time when life seems to take a toll on me, I always get a text from her asking, "How are you, girl?" And even though she's super busy, she always makes time to be present with me. And all those free therapy sessions really help me through the most thick and hard times. Mom listens to my thoughts, processes my messages, analyzes my words, acknowledges my being, hears my truth, and affirms my soul. Nothing is more powerful than someone who takes your words and honors them by accepting those messages into their lives. Nothing is more powerful than someone who sees your strength and encourages it to grow and blossom. Nothing is more powerful than someone who witnessed the deepest and darkest moment of your life, but sees nothing but phoenix rise from ashes. Mom is not only a phoenix, she is my sister. She's the force of love. Most of our friendships has been long distance. Mub has been in school for thousands of years. She's still in school, but now as a professor. There is no one to work harder and love even more harder than Mub. As a young mother and a scholar, life was no sunshines and rainbows. But you will never hear her complaining because she will always fight for what she loves and she will thrive in the battlefield. She fought for Jah, she fought for her education, and she fought for love. Mub is one of the strongest person I know, and only someone with a huge heart can love so hard, love so deeply, and fight with every ounce she has. I remember meeting V for the first time. Once I met him, I knew he was someone special. They had so much chemistry, and they were finishing each other's sentences and stories. For the first time, Muv has someone to process all the books and articles she reads, someone who reads and analyzes her work, someone she can not only learn and grow from, but has so much fun with. I wish them nothing but a beautiful union, supported by strong foundations of love, friendship, respect, and happiness. Thank you.